Hi, this is Lynn, and welcome to another Persuasion Byte. Bite-sized tips on persuasion that you can use right away. We're talking about communication silos lately, and here's why it's a big deal. Research shows that in Fortune 500 companies alone, every year they lose $31.5 billion because people can't get a hold of the right information they need. It's stuck someplace. Which means that it's important for us to pay attention to how we are having communication silos in our organization, and frankly, how we are promoting them. It's true, you can't change the structure in your organization overnight, but you can start paying attention to your area. And as a leader in your area, you're probably doing what most other leaders do that are actually causing these things. Here are the top three. Third, you're not tracking back your area's goals to the corporate annual goals. Research shows that only an appalling 7% of employees understand what the organization's annual goals are and what their strategies are for achieving these things. Ouch! So, for us as leaders in our area, we need to let people know not only what we need to achieve, but how that fits into the overall picture. Because that paves the way for letting people know you need to share what's going on here with others. Number two, we don't do a good job of showing them how to collaborate with other departments. You've heard often, I'm sure, the whole sales doesn't talk to marketing, marketing doesn't talk to customer service. Okay, well, why not? Because we're not paving the way to create experiences for these people to get to know each other. You've heard the old people like to work with people they know, like, and trust. Well, how are we creating experiences like that so people can get to know each other and then want to communicate? And it's particularly tough now in pandemic times when we can't sit down across the table from most other people and do things like lunch and learns or do things like shared trainings. But you can be creative, even in the virtual world. Maybe it is virtual cocktail parties with other departments or virtual lunch and learns with breakout sessions so that people can meet other people in small groups and get to know each other. Folks in your area will talk to other folks if they know who they are and what those people value, and we need to create those kinds of experiences. And the number one thing we as leaders do not do is model the kind of communication behavior we want to see in our people. I can promise you, your people are watching you all the time. They see how you behave when somebody falls short or a project doesn't work out. How do you handle those difficult conversations? How do you recognize people who are doing a great job? How are you talking with people in other departments? So we need to show people what it is we want to see from them. And then, frankly, not just show them, but bake it into our expectations of their performance. So include this stuff in job descriptions. And when it comes to annual performance appraisal time, make sure we're tracking back to this stuff so people know that it's important. Here's the truth. Once you do these three simple things, make sure your people understand the connection between what they do and where the organization is going, get them in touch with people in other areas, and model the kind of communication you want to see from them, wonderful things start happening, and terrible things like communication silos begin to melt away. And fortunately, progress in one area is contagious, and other areas can start taking the cue from you. Because when you do this, you become the most persuasive person in the room. Thanks for watching.